What we're going to have a look at here is flash settings. Remember, the flash is a burst of light used to illuminate your subject. Most cameras, as soon as you turn the flash on, it will set the shutter speed to 60th of a second, because that's what the flash is measured to. To change the flash, if you look on the camera body for the little bolt of lightning, and that should be present on almost every single camera, that's where you can get the flash settings. If the flash setting does come up on screen, then do be aware you'll have to change the options quite quickly, otherwise it will just disappear. Most cameras will have A for auto, red eye reduction, forced fill-in or on, which is just the flash symbol, and then flash off. Auto flash means that the camera will decide whenever it needs to turn the flash on. Red eye reduction in most cameras will mean that the camera fires the flash twice. I don't know if this is going to work. You might have seen that. And the flash fires twice just to make sure that the person's iris is opened, or closed rather, because red eye occurs through the flash being bounced off the inner eye of someone's retina when they're looking straight into the lens, and the flash is going straight into their eye because their pupil is wide open. Forced flash, or on, or fill-in, is used to enliven the colours in an image if they're looking particularly lifeless, perhaps, or if your subject is harshly backlit. Say you're photographing a person and they're standing right in front of the sun, they would normally come out as a silhouette. So you can use the forced flash to illuminate your subject and also capture the background. Flash off means that the flash will never fire, and it's for situations where you want to make use of the ambient light, or you're not allowed to use the flash. With the Samsung, there's a couple more flash options. If I press the flash button, see here I've got red eye fix. This is not the same as red eye reduction. It means that the camera, once it's taken a photo, it will change or remove red eye from the photo, whereas red eye reduction means that the flash will only fire once. But if I hold that up, can you see there's a red light shining out, and that red light will shine in the person's eye, forcing their iris to close. We've also got the fill-in, or on or off. We've got auto, and we've got off. We also have slow synchronized, and here it says, if I get the menu up, illuminate both the subject and the background. Remember, that means if you're shooting someone and it's relatively dark, if you had the flash turned on, you'd illuminate your subject, but the background would be almost pure black. If you have slow synchro on, then it will be a relatively long shutter speed. The flash may fire to begin with, illuminating your subject, and then the exposure will continue, allowing you to capture the rest of the ambient light. So that's the slow synchro. And again, always remember, if I turn the camera off, turn it back on again, and the flash is still set to slow synchro. So again, it's one of those settings where you do have to be aware of what the camera is set to, and it's best to have as much information on screen as possible. So that's making changes to the flash setting.